Good evening. It is currently the first Sunday of December. And first off, I want to say thank you for what I believe was 2 views for the previous Metroid Prime 4 stream, a game that's been, uh, actually, I lied, 9 views. Wow. Again, small channel, anything's better than zero, except Resident Evil 0, I guess. Um, I wanted to say thank you. Wow, that's great. Anything that's more than zero is great, especially for a small channel, almost not double digits. But, and also considering the fact that this is the Switch version and not the Switch 2 version, even though I bought the Switch 2 version, which has both the original Switch 1 and the Switch 2 version on it. The Switch 1 version that I got should be coming in the mail sometime this week. So, yes, I bought Metroid Prime 4 twice. You know what? Maybe in the future, I'll play it on the Switch 2. But for now, I feel like it belongs on Switch 1 because that's what it was announced for. Same thing with Pokemon Zeta A, which, that's I don't think I'll ever stream that. I haven't even beat Arceus and Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, but right now we're going to continue with Metroid Prime 4 beyond I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours. We'll see how it goes. It has been a very exhausting weekend. So it's nice to end it with Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I fortunately did get to see my friends earlier tonight. However, we all decided to go our separate ways after the said event. And it still looks really good for a Switch game. Holy crap. Also, with no offense intended to the Switch 2 version, I like how there's no Nintendo Switch 2 version logo added to the title screen. This feels right. Alright, let's continue. Admittedly, I do miss my friends tonight. Usually we go out to dinner after a certain event, but again, we all decided to go our separate ways. So hopefully, but it's the holidays. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again soon at some point. And when I found out that it wasn't going to happen tonight, my first thought was, yes, Metroid Prime 4 to end the weekend. I'm sure the loading will be a lot faster on the Switch too, but that is not a deal breaker for me. Not this doesn't make me think, wow, I can play it on the Switch too. Hell yeah. Hello.
Samus, I'll follow you to your objective. Check the map if you get lost.
Thank you. So I need to go somewhere. It's not telling me where to go. Haven't been to Australia. Neither have I. I'm just saying.
Nothing against a creature with a hard shell, you know.
I'll do things my own way. Where are you?
Wow, look up there. That is one massive tree.
Save station? I feel like we just got out of here.
Must be thousands of years old.
No, this doesn't feel right. Or does it?
Samus, wait. I can't go that way.
Okay, fine. Oh, there we go. Got it. Pretty sure I should be going this way.
They really don't want anyone in here. Must be a sacred space.
Lamorne psychic door. To enable its beam sensor, use telekinesis to move the PK stone from the top of the door to its center.
Wait, something's happening. What? How'd you do that? I've never seen anything like this. It's beautiful.
I will agree, this whole game is beautiful.
I'm just gonna stay out of your way.
Please do.
You let me know when it's clear.
Ancient stone bridge built by the Lamorne. It shows severe damage from seismic activity. Though its basic structure remains stable, weight capacity estimated to be under 700 LH. Dumbass, he got in his way. That felt good.
Moving up.
Moving on up to the east side. To that deluxe apartment in the sky. Uh-oh.
They're coming over the side! Try your missiles, David. Might be able to knock them right off the bridge. Help!
I'll do it my own way, damn it.
This is the last stretch. I'm going for it. Cover me?
Well, apparently you can't die.
Here they come. More of them! I wasn't sure we were gonna make it. Thank you, Samus.
Well, for now you can't die, so
I can
there
see
you
the
go.
door, Samus. Let's get out of here. I'm good. I'm okay.
I did not ask. I can see why people sort of online are complaining about Mackenzie being, you know, talking, but another... Where the fuck did you come from? I did not see you go through that door. You warped, Spitzer. Anyway, I've seen a lot of people complain about Mackenzie because and that tells me that their only experience in playing Metroid is... Metroid Prime, rather, is Metroid Prime 4, Metroid Prime Remastered. But if you've played Metroid Prime 2 or Corruption, you'll know that there's a lot of, like, Federation troopers that do talk. So it's not new to the Metroid lore, for that matter. Ancient Lemorn object with a plant motif. It has sockets for 2 modes. Are you a mode? Psychic sensor. Receives psychic energy and conducts it into the linked apparatus. Large Lemorn Psychic Lock. A psychic lock system that does not use modes. It receives psychic energy from a linked sensor. You know, it's so funny I see that because I see Psychic Lock and my first thought is Cyclops from Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Which one is it? The second one? Justice for All and Trials and Tribulations. So. Ooh, an account created 43 minutes ago. Wow. So, and ironically, I've not forgotten about Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, especially in Spanish. That could be something I could spare an hour when I stream next time, which I'll talk about at the end of this one. Ancient Lemorn object carved from blue-tinged sublint. An explosive shock will shatter this material. Receive psychic energy and condense it into the linked apparatus. Did I do it? I would love for some of these things to be like a bit of a smartass, to be like stand and be like, it's a fountain. What more do you want from it?
I have no idea what we're doing, but it feels like it's working.
That's pretty much how the story of my life goes.
Well, I'll be. It did work.
Oh, there we go. Control beam. Generates a charged psychic beam that can be controlled via telepathy. Time slows to a near standstill while the beam is in flight. Yes. Control beam acquired. Control beam acquired. That's one of the traditions of streaming Metroid games, is I will sing along to the chorus and try to make it fit with whatever item I collect. Psychic charge beam shots launched while using the psychic visor can now be controlled. Switch, to the psychic visor. Press and hold A to ZR/ZR to charge, then release to launch a maneuverable control beam shot. Use R to steer. Switch to the psychic visor. Press and hold. Okay. Open the menu of minus and blah.
You found something for your suit, didn't you? I bet I could upgrade my suit to do more fall. Wait, I'm not that flexible.
Aperture containing a switch linked to a psychic lock. Psychic energy will trip the switch and open the lock. Oh, what? This is cool as hell. It's like a homing missile. This reminds me of Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark did this back in 2000. With the with the rocket launcher, the secondary feature was like homing. You could just move it you could aim it wherever you want. That's awesome.
That door just opened all by itself.
Sure did. That's so cool. A fountain? Sacred. Okay, there we go. Because I just said that. That's hilarious. I would have had no way of knowing. But I was like, wouldn't it be funny if one of these things was just like, dude, it's a fountain. What do you think it does? A sacred fountain made from umazonite. The water is sourced from underground ruins, which allows its temperature to remain consistent throughout the year.
No way. A Mark 99 mech? I'd recognize that frame anywhere. Mark 99 mech, this is Samus Aran. Bounty hunter? You know her.
Charms.
She's famous. You
Damn
look
right she is.
very familiar. Betsy? What are you doing here?
Heavens, too.
I worked on her back at base. I'll take a few scans. Maybe we can come back here and get her.
Did you just say stands?
Poor baby. She's torn up.
Galactic Federation Heavyweight Class Golem Mech, a bipedal manned Mark 99 war mech, primarily piloted by Federation androids. Several critical components missing or damaged, non-operational. Bummer.
If we could find the missing pieces.
Which I'm sure you're going to ask me to do with my psychic powers.
Get her up and running.
Federation Heavy Container, exceptionally durable and ideal for tactical assets such as weapons. Only extremely powerful explosives can destroy them.
I poured my heart and soul into that mech. Poor Betsy.
Heavens, too. Emperor Salute. Control system built by the Lemorne, used in the Machine Era, currently inactive. Circular aperture presumably used for ventilation. No blockages detected on the other side. Were you just... I just saw something. Are you gonna attack me? Whoever was in here? Door sensor received repairs during the Machine Era. These repairs require power to operate and the door is not receiving any current offline.
This planet's tech is a marvel.
I do love Marvel movies. Oh shit! Speaking of which, what was it? Friday? There was
I want to poke around, but decoding the language will take weeks without a translation key.
Marvel Studios announced on Friday that Avengers Endgame will be returning.
Push buttons and see what
Tansy, I'm
happens.
trying to talk. Also, push buttons and see what happens. More accurate than you would think. Yeah, I saw that.
The button pushing strategy always pays off. But I do not know what to do next. So, Samus, would you give it a try?
Let me talk, damn it. What was I gonna say? So yeah, Marvel Studios Avengers Endgame is going to be re-released next year, September 2026, and presumably it's to market Doomsday because there have been rumors that Avengers Endgame, Doomsday will start from where Endgame left off, if that makes any sense. But I've already seen the movie. I think it's like 2 times in theaters. Once was when they released it, and then they released it with a little bit of extra footage, which so people online made memes about it. One of my favorites was they called it Avengers Extra Endgame, and they used the logo from Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, which is an updated port. I think it's like the DS version of the Wii game, but I found that one to be funny. And also, I love Avengers Endgame. I have seen it every year on April 26th, which is the day that it came out in 2019 without fail. I saw it during COVID, and I've just seen it every year. I make tacos. It is a tradition to watch that movie. So definitely going to watch it next year. Twice, at this rate. Maybe 3 times if I get another, if I see it with different friends. Bomb slot activates any linked devices when a concussive blast is detected within. Currently offline. Can I bomb? I can't. So I'm guessing I know what the next item is now. What was that?
Give it a try, Samus.
What are you? My orb imitates, retreats underground if they sense danger nearby. Nah, no. Alright.
Did I fix it? Hey, Samus, come take a look. Wait, you can interface with their tech, which means you can understand it, which means you've received translation data, which opens up a world of possibilities. Once I get this working, we can use this tech to our advantage. I just need remote access to your logs.
I like how she's looking at her gun. It's like, well, I have a gun.
Data chip. You think it'll work? Wow, that is fascinating. Thank you.
This game looks really good.
This here. Let's see. This should do the trick. All right, look at that! We got power! Well, one door is still locked, the other one is malfunctioning. Hey, but it's progress!
I liked his optimism.
Okay,
Kind of need it right now,
this
to be
is gonna
honest
take
with
a
you.
while to figure out, so I'm gonna stay here if you wanna scout ahead.
Oh, now he's endearing.
It's about to get real nerdy in here.
Okay, I like him for that sentence. He is chatty. I will not say otherwise, but
I don't know where I can find these matrices. Okay.
let's go to the only working door. Safe station, of course. Progress saves. Energy and ammunition will be fully replenished.
If the door isn't working on this side, can we interact with it from the other side?
What has changed? Bomb slot activates any linked devices when a concussive blast is detected within the ammunition indicates it's online. But I can't use it, right? Because I don't have bomb access. Door power restored. There's a malfunction in the beam sensor on this side. The sensor on the other side is operational. Oh, I see what it wants me to do. No! Yes! And that needs to be shot with a missile.
Well, that's one way to fix it. Good luck out there, Samus.
Thank you. Rhizome of the Onenalt's palm. It has destroyed the shrine blocking the passageway. You seem bombable. I don't have anything to bomb it with. An ancient era altar with a plant motif designed to unfold. Analysis implies there's a way to trigger it to open.
Shadi Hello. Ila, Dinji Day, Asna, Dinji Galan. Algodina, Lamornalas, Indanich Gathalate, Sadebelek, Anchandivas. Galis. Shitsanate, Maralanka. Celine Sadipalek Galanshe. Chisana Shagatun Adipalek. Great Galanshe. Galanshe Kigatha. Shadi Haram. Iskana Gedijata. Siatin Virus.
This kind of looked like
Kaladan
Infinity
Gejatan.
Stones.
Sihalashist. Esh Sakalare. Ashati Haram. Intendina Galanshe. Sege Taram.
Sculpture of a prominent Lemorne priest. The inscription reads Halvanda. That sounds like a language, actually. Scripture of Chitoya, last priest of Euros. The statue itself is a medium for cited recordings. Recording viewed. Small size energy converter. Converts energy from green energy crystals into psychic energy, then sends it to the sacred tree. You do not have any green energy crystals to deposit. Okay. And as seen earlier, I'm still confusing my morph ball with the scanning button. Give it time. Pressure platform for releasing the system's sighted lock. Additional weight will cause it to sink further and reveal targeting objects. And of course, I keep thinking of Sight Lock from Ace Attorney. Hemispherical metal lid that can open and close. Psychic energy detected inside. Analysis implies it works in conjunction with the pressure platform. Concussive blast, you say? None of those. Psychic Cloud linked to the triple target. I was about to say temple target. Which I'm pretty sure is a Donkey Kong 64 reference. Sounds similar. Simultaneous exposure of all three targets to psychic energy will release the lock. Shit! Huh? Well, I'm gonna go back and save. I really thought that was it.
Samus, welcome back.
Hi.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good. I will not. of the switches for the triple target sighted lock installed on the gate. It responds to sighted energy. However, the lock cannot be disabled unless all 3 targets are exposed simultaneously. There we go. That's what I was doing wrong. Okay, but there's this door to the left. I want to see what this is about. If it's a save room, I'm gonna laugh. It is not a save room. Wait, what? Sighted recording data playback device emits images and text recorded within a mote. These signals can be interpreted only by those who have sighted abilities. What are you? I don't know what you... I'm trying not to stan you. I want to stan you, actually. That's what I'm going to say. Stone Sculpture of the Common Lemorne Priest. The storage at its feet holds motes for making sighted recordings. So what, do I just... Worth a shot. I don't know. I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this right now. Stone Sculpture of the Lemorne Priest. It bears an inscription that transliterates to Lakash and includes a description of the individual. A stone sculpture of a Lemorne priest. It bears an inscription that transliterates to Vakun and includes a description of the individual. I'm not going to read the first sentence. It bears an inscription that transliterates to Shay and includes a description of the individual. I'm just going to read the middle part now. It bears an inscription that transliterates to the Thessar. Thing's yellow. Object out of standing range. That makes me think I'm gonna fight a boss right now. That thing looks like a boss. Yep. Carvex. A giant carnivorous plant possessing consciousness, intelligence, and considerable physical strength. It is unable to communicate due to fusion with a Metroid. Fusion with a Metroid? Do you mean Metroid Fusion? Funny Metroid Prime 4. I see your game. Metroid Fusion, by the way, a game that came out on Switch Online a couple of years plural ago. Played it, loved it, and I also played Metroid Fusion before Metroid Dread back in 2022. I think 2022 is when Metroid Dread came out. Good times. Destroying all tentacle-like vines will cause the protective leaves to briefly drop, exposing a body enveloped in only a thin mucous membrane. Note that the tentacles quickly regenerate. The only way to delay their regeneration is to destroy them all at virtually the same time. Oh god. Oh! Plant morphology. Carvet's vine. Tentacle-like appendage capable of being both rigid and flexible. Can be temporarily destroyed by damaging the bulging portion along its length. Whoa! Whoa! What are you guys? Damn it! What are you? I need to know what you are. Gate sealed shut by hardened plant fibers. A strong enough pull would force the gate open. Motherfucker. Carvex's pollen sac. Pollen bats released from the ends of Carvex's tentacles. By the way, Carvex sounds a lot like Carvel, which is the ice cream company, and Carfax. Neither of which... I would not be sponsored by either of them. But anyway, that's not the point. They possess propeller-like wings and fly by riding wind birds. Whoa! Whoa! Ow. There we go, right? No! Thought I had it. There we go. Got it. Chance. Chance. I wonder what that is. Psychic bomb compresses a large amount of psychic energy into a sphere, which then disperses as a concussive blast. Concussive blast. A lot of reading means I'm going to be bound to mispronounce words. Ooh, what is this? Unannounced palm rootstocks blocking a small passageway. The rootstocks can be cleared with a concussive blast. Interesting. Psychic bomb acquired. Psychic bomb acquired. Psychic bombs are usable only in morph ball mode. Up to 3 can be placed at a time. Good times, the memories. The concussive blast of psychic bombs damages objects and enemies and can be used to perform a bomb jump. Bombs can be given psychic mode properties by pressing and holding A/ZR. Open the menu, blah, 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 blah. Excuse me, I always like to take a little drink during the, well, in this case, it's Gatorade, not alcohol. Not that it's ever been alcohol. I don't think I've ever streamed drunk. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stand. Bomb slot for operating the sacred shrine. The impact of a psychic bomb detonation inside the slot moves the pedestal. Gazing at the Lamorne statue while on the pedestal then activates the shrine. The shrine. Sacred, see? Teleports the chosen one to an alternate dimension that houses a teleporter key, activated by gazing at the statue's forehead. Before I do that... Was this not the one? Oh, it's just not letting me through. Got it. Got it. Got it. Understand that. Oh. Oh, this is the ancestral plane from Black Panther. I'm not moving, by the way. That's the game. Master teleporter key acquired. That's a new tune. I don't know how to... One of the keys required to activate the master teleporter in Chrono Tower, not Chrono Trigger. A total of 5 keys must be collected. Open the blah, blah, blah. Not without bombing that.
Samus, do you copy? Booyah! Long-range comms are back online. Oh, did you achieve your objective? There's something I want to talk about. Base camp?
Oh, what? I can bounce too? Hey. Green energy crystal. Crystalline deposits of concentrated green energy. Contains large amounts of tetrogens which can interfere with cellular. Can I shoot it? I shoot these guys. Hey, look. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Nice. Now I know how to do it. Oh no, I should have collected it. I mean, scanned it. Anthropod morphology, red relic ant. Primarily eats leaves from broadleaf trees, using its rear pincers to carry them. Forms a line with nestmates when traveling. Tip of the unknown pump's root stock. Roots have intruded into every crevice of the shrine, expanded and shattered the structure. Complete collapse inevitable. Okay. Yeah, I've been here before. Fair. Trying to base here. There's nothing in here. I just had that boss fight. Ooh, okay. I want to go to save room. I guess I gotta deposit more. Providing the energy converter with green energy crystals caused the altar to illuminate. This illumination would rose the sacred tree, absorbs more energy. Gotcha. Going back because I still feel like I can do something in this room and I just completely don't know what it is. Oh, here we go. Writing surfaced on the Lemorn statue decrypted. Within the moat the statue holds is a history of the guardian of the temple garden. To reveal these truths, place the moat into the playback device. In the distant past, a massive burning rock fell from the sky to the jungles of Euros. Once this rock, which was itself poisonous, had cooled and hardened, a small carnivorous plant took in the poison it carried. The plant did not succumb to the poison, it thrived, growing to rule over the jungle. In time, the priest, the Tsar, became the first the plant could convey its thoughts to and named it Carvex. Later, at their urging, Carvex eventually relocated to the garden with the Lemorn Temple of Memory. There it ruled as it did in the jungles, and it came to preside over Lemorn funerals. Okay, I got it. So basically, once I beat a boss, I have to come back to this room. That's a nice effect. To come back to this room and do that. Alright. Got it. I'll just leave that there for now. Nice slideshow. Hello. Missile expansion acquired. Yay. Need one of those. Maximum missile capacity increased by 5.
Man, they did not design these for humans. Oh! Whoa! You are sneaky quiet, you know that? Hey, I'm glad you're back. That data you gave me earlier is really coming in handy. I've been able to translate the Lemorn language. This planet, Viros, Doesn't appear on any of the known star charts. Might as well be a ghost. I tried sending out a distress signal, but there is no activity in this sector. It is eerily quiet. We could be anywhere. Or we could be nowhere. According to these maps, we shouldn't even be here. From what I gather, the only way off this planet is to retrieve 5 teleporter keys. Now, I'll do some digging to see if there's any way I can support you. Now that our comms are working, we should be able to share data. I can provide you with intel from here. What do you say? Teammates? Excellent. Hey, stay safe out there, Samus. I'll be here if you need me.
You know, it's funny, because before playing this game, before I started streaming tonight, I went out and ran some errands after seeing my friends. And in doing so, I accidentally stared at someone. And it just reminded me of what Mackenzie said. Excuse me, about how it's like, oh, you sneak up silently. Do you know that? It's like, well, sorry? I don't mean to. Save the game. I'll give this at most another half an hour. Because it has been a long week. And I figure if I sleep at a decent hour, I could actually, like, go bike riding. The Morn storage locker made of extremely durable E2 steel, making it impervious even to powerful weapons. It will open if a current is passed to the electrodes and weapons. Me to do that. Can I bomb it? That doesn't feel like it did. These look like train tracks. Container carrier vehicle rails. Alright, there we go. Rails running from the cargo launcher to the temple. Deterioration dates them to the Lemur's machinery. Lock unit heat. The Morn-made locking system. The lock can be removed only if exposed to extremely high temperatures. With the lock removed, systems will operate normally. Like a bomb, maybe? I love this tune, by the way. There's just something about it. Cargo launcher, machine-era cargo transport system. Uses ballistic technology to launch specially engineered capsules that are typically loaded with materials and goods. Cargo launcher activation switch. Activates when the sensor in the recess at the top detects a concussive vibration. Concussive, I love how that's a term for morph ball bombs. Hold A to float a psychic bomb in the air. Press Y to exit morph ball mode to trigger the bomb. What the? Oh shit! That's so cool! Fucking A, that's cool. Cool. I love when you can see Samus's eyes through the visor. Oh, this is the much maligned desert area. Okay. And only because apparently there's little music. This is like the Hyrule Field, if I'm not mistaken. Stand. Okay, apparently I just can't. And also, thankfully, I don't need to use second class. I can just do it. Okay. Where should I be going? Well, I guess, obviously, if I guess.
What you see in front of you is the entrance to the closest area with a teleporter key. If you want to contact me going forward, use the radio command on the map screen. I'll help in any way I can.
Got it. But I see green crystals, and I see more things to scan. Rock-rich in Debardium. Green energy traces detected within. Only psychic energy in the form of a diffused oscillation blast wave can pulverize it. Chosen one.
Viola.
Okay, never mind.
Sahaden Aldush. Kallastek Tatariniskled. Chandrazim. Kurutin Bagnaishut. Elijah's Krashan Teth Azar. Viola Amsen Zanda. Karshusik. Kasarech Abelen. Shukich Ansuti. Nanten Tashent. Kasarech Dastil. Abalan Eldasitan, Sharif Atsarin Sardar, Tashantir, Gamba and Daranit. Shandra, Netzelam Tasante, Kastalech Dasti. Kinala Silam Virus, Rosamate.
Cool. Sculpture housing traces of psychic recordings. The recorded thoughts can be viewed only with the necessary abilities. Playback unavailable. Okay, why the hell not? Emergency supply storage unit. Tower for storing emergency equipment for Soul Valley. Electrifying the lock on the lower part of the hatch will cause it to release. Electrifying. I don't have anything electrifying. So nothing of what I currently have will work. Okay, time I guess go through the door. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It seems beautiful. This is on the Switch 1. So imagine how much prettier it is on the Switch 2. Used to transport materials and parts. Durability is unremarkable. Breakable using ordinary firearms. Okay, never mind. Metroid, Cybot Soldier. Basic model of the Lemorn-made Cybot battle engine, typically equipped with a laser cannon and helmet. No, there's stuff I need to scan. Light delivery truck. Lemorn transport for use within facilities or over short distances. Equipped with the driver's seat and cargo. See the laser. Used to transport combustible liquids. A reaction is visible in the Pharaoh's metallic body. Contains fuel. Whoa! Any sort of damage? Okay, never mind. The answer to that is yes. Suck it! Energy large. Restores 50 points of energy. Mechanism. Pneumatic tube. Uses air pressure to transport small items for tunnel maintenance and management. System malfunctioning due to impact. Destruction. So I do need to go in there. After I scan everything. Mechanism. Viola spinner. Uses kinetic energy from Viola to activate linked devices. Currently offline. Viola tunnel. Transit tunnel for use with Viola and other vehicles. It can be opened via the Viola spinner. Maintenance tank tunnel hatch. Exit used by maintenance tanks after completing tunnel work. Opens only from the inside. Okay. Delivery exit for the pneumatic tube system. Transport is one way, leading from bottom to top. To prevent a malfunction, delivery hatches cannot be opened. Tampered glass barrier that divides the security area. I'm confusing my L's and my R's again. Thanks, anime and Japanese shows I watch. The glass is cracked and can be broken by a strong impact. Like this. Whee! Lamorne fuel barrel. Used to transport combustible liquids. No reaction is visible on the barrel's metallic body, indicating that the barrel is empty. Conduit for maintenance tanks. Entry hatch currently open and has safety mesh installed. The mesh can be removed with a strong impact. You mean like this one? Was I supposed to do that? That is the question. Gotta charge my laptop, which I'm currently running Twitch on. Go away, bots. Go away. Maintenance tank tunnel entrance with its hatch removed. Use both as an air vent and a passage for maintenance tanks to exit outside following task completion. So in other words, don't do that now. Well, I like how the game just did a cutscene so I could run this way. Okay, holy shit, I got flashbacks. I'll tell you why after this cutscene's over. So Metroid Prime, the first one, was revealed back in 2000. Nintendo's, I believe it was Space World 2000. That's where the GameCube was revealed, if I'm not mistaken. And in one of those demo reels, you could look it up online. If you look up Metroid Prime Space World 2000, you can look at it. And one of the very first instances of knowing that a Metroid Prime game was coming to the GameCube, or a Metroid game period, was an animation of Samus running away from monsters in third person. And I was like, holy shit, this takes me back 25 years. Large vehicle factory container stores faulty items such as batteries and other replacement parts for use throughout the factory. Easily destroyed using standard firearms. Metroid maintenance tank. Autonomous drone that maintains machinery and systems throughout the facility. Battery charge at 0%, preventing activation. I feel like there's something behind these. Store small parts needed throughout the factories. Easily destroyed using standard firearms. Guess door I can't open. Viola tunnel shutter is currently sealed. Alright, so... stuff to scan. Location of teleporter key confirmed. Vehicle transportation container used for moving vehicles manufactured in the factory. Its alloys are extremely resistant to impact, making it effectively indestructible. Conduit access hatch, used by maintenance tanks currently offline. Lemoorn lightning rod allows vehicles to move safely beneath bolt forges in frequent lightning strikes. Like delivery truck, transports vehicle containers and other goods for delivery. The truck is considered symbolic of the Lemoorn machine era. Denzard, a very resilient creature capable of living in incredibly harsh climates, such as Voltforge, can absorb electrical energy, causing parts of its body to glow. Container arm operated from a nearby spinner. Its grip on the container appears to be loose. It may disconnect if struck repeatedly with a physical impact. Spinners become non-functional. There is significant damage to the exterior frame and its internal circuitry as failed. Secondary power generator used to move a container arm currently offline. Did I not scan that door? Oh. Automatically opens and closes for vehicles online. Wow, an account created 6 minutes ago. They are just on it. I think that might be a record for most bands today in a single day. Yes, things is cool. Vehicle, Lemoorn Neurobike Mark V, two-wheeled, single-seated transport vehicle, mass-produced during the machine era, nicknamed the Viola. Got it. That made sense. That's really cool. Okay, I was not planning on teleporter key detected, but I guess I wasn't planning on, like, pressing the select button yet, but there you go. That's where I need to go next. Mechanism. Viola Suits Printer produces the suit required to ride the Lemoorn Neurobike Mark VII, currently offline. Lemoorn Neurobyte Mark 7. Latest model of the Viola Neurobyte, mass-produced during the machine era but redesigned for the Cytec era. Door sealed with emergency security shutter. The shutter will release once the emergency has been resolved. Tower 1, Tower 3. Next to 3 towers of Old Forge's vehicle factory currently locked. Uses kinetic energy from Viola to activate linked devices currently offline. Mechanism, map stations. Displays a downloadable map hologram of the vehicle malfunctioning tower. Tower 1, Tower 2. Interact. Access code approved. Displaying vehicle manufacturing Tower 1 hologram. Data download authorized. Area map acquired. Map data for this area has been downloaded. Press minus open to restart.
Copy.
Not yet. I can't stick with this. This fights it. The Morning Vehicle Factory door. Its sensor is made using an electrified luminescent stone. The stone stores a charge, ensuring the door functions even if power is lost.
Copy.
Yes.
Finally, I got through. The lightning storm is playing tricks on my comm. Looks like you acquired the map to the facility. Let's take a peek. To reach the next tower, you'll need to open the big door in this room. But without power, you won't be able to unlock it. Good news is, the generator is right down here. To get there, you'll need access to the lower levels. There's an elevator that will take you down. Would you like to hear that again?
No. I got it.
Oh, and don't forget to stop by the safe station.
That's exactly what I'm doing right now.
Boy, this storm's picking up. You might be on your own from here. Good work.
All right. Well, I think given this week and given the time, I think now's a perfect time to call it a night. I would probably go. There's a part of me that's having to hold back because I feel like if I were to continue doing it, I would probably be playing this game until 10:30, 11, and as mentioned, I would like to go bike riding. So this is a plan for the week. Tomorrow may or may not be a stream. It entirely depends on how my evening goes. Tuesday, there will be a stream, but it will be the Ace Attorney trilogy uh, in Spanish, the second case of the first game, which will be a little bit after 8. Wednesday, there will be nothing, no stream. Thursday, there will be no stream. Friday, there will be a stream, but it is not Metroid Prime 4 Beyond nor the Ace Attorney trilogy. It depends on what it is. Saturday, of course, there will be no stream. Sunday evening, there may actually be a stream. it depends on what's going on with my friends because they are. It's been a very busy. I mean, the holidays are hectic. I don't think that there's room for interpretation on that. I think it's hectic for just about everyone, especially adults. So, in short, it looks like the next time I could potentially stream Metroid Prime 4 will be at the earliest on tomorrow. And if not, then it will be next Sunday, with one stream being for the Ace Attorney trilogy. But I'm going to say it, I love what I'm playing so far and looking forward to playing it at the earliest. I know I kind of just want to play more, but time and everything. At the earliest, I will continue this next Sunday.